Welcome to the GPS PhotoLink 5.1 watermark video. In this video, we'll teach you how to watermark information on your photos. Watermarking simply means to write data on your photo. To get to the watermarking, select the Watermarking tab on the left. And what you see here is a sample photo showing how the watermarks will look on that photo. Up above is a list of all the information that is on the photo. You can see that we have a comment, date, description, elevation, latitude, longitude, subject, timestamp, and title. If you want to add more information to your photo, you can select from any of the attributes, just like in the attribute editor, for that photo. So if I want to put the file name on the photo, I select File Name, and now the file name appears on the photo. To get rid of an item, just select the minus sign next to that item. You can see how the watermark will look on this photo, but if you want to see the data for another photo, just go up here to the sample photo, select a different photo, and it'll show you how the watermarks will look on that photo as well. To position your watermarks, use these row and column values to move the watermarks around. The title is in the top first row on the left side. The subject is in the top first row on the right side. I can move the subject to the left side by selecting left, and I can move it down a row by selecting top 2. So now it's in the second row from the top on the left side. The same thing applies to the bottom. If I want to move the elevation to the right, I can select elevation, and instead of center I can go right, and it's on the last row, but I want to move it up, so I can move it up to the third row from the bottom. And now elevation's on the third row from the bottom on the right. You can also select whether to show the name of the attribute in the photo itself. So right now elevation just shows 5194 feet, but if I click on Show Name Yes, then it actually says elevation 5194 feet. So you can do this for any of the attributes that you like. The display order is for items positioned in the same location, telling it which item to put first and which one to put second. So if I move subject up back to the top row, and now I can say that I want the title to be in the second position. So I select 2, and now it swaps those 2 positions. So now it's subject title instead of title subject. You can also select to see the placeholders instead of the actual data, which makes it easier sometimes to position your watermarks where you want them. So now my subject, I'm going to move back to the right. So I go right, and now my subject's back on the right. And I can uncheck placeholders to see the actual data again. You can also change the font, the typeface, and the size, as well as the color, and whether it has a halo or not, or a shadow, and the color of that. You can also select to have the watermarks appear outside of the photo itself. If you don't want the watermarks to overwrite parts of your photo, then you select Watermark Outside of Photo, and it'll create white space above and below the photo for the watermarks to appear so your original photo stays untouched. You can also add logos to your photo. If you select on the watermark logos here and click Browse, you browse to a logo that you want, and that'll appear on the photo as well. You can position it in different places. I can move it to the left. You can set the sizing if it's by pixel or percentage, and you can change the transparency if you want it not transparent or fully transparent. The photo size says how big the watermark photo will be in the output. The larger the photo, the more size it'll take up, but the clearer the image will be. Autofit auto-fits the photo inside this window. Sometimes for watermarking, it's better to go for a 100% or 50% view, because then you can see exactly how the watermarks will appear on the final photo. That's it for the watermarking video. Thank you.